Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday morning. I have nothing on the schedule today, which means I am definitely delivering tonight for Uber Eats. And I did just get a little bit of bummer news, which is that the project that the casting director reached out to me and a few others for, the project didn't end up going through. To them, it went to someone else, another casting director. So I am not working on that at all. No one is. So yeah, but that's fine. Oh well.
Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging.
One thing, however, is that I got an email from someone who reached out to me and said that they had talked to a few of their mutual friends and my name had come up because they were looking for crew for their next short film. And the thing is that they asked me if I was interested in being a PA, which is unpaid, and unpaid is fine, but I'm kind of trying to step away from that area of film. I don't really do the filmmaking aspect anymore, except if it's something like the music video that I did where I was directing and doing, all of that. So it's not something, like, I'm not really in that area of it anymore in general. I hate saying no, but it's just not something that I really do. Like, that's not really what I want to get involved in. So, yeah, originally, and my point with that is that originally, if the project had come through for the casting director, I would have been working on that anyway, so I wouldn't have been available to. But now that that's not happening, I just got an email that I have a C-mail request, but it's from my agent. So it could just be a message, because it always just says C-mail, and C-mail can just be a message, or it could be a audition thing. But I do actually have an audition I need to do, but it's not due until July 18th, so obviously I'm going to do it before July 18th, but it's not like it's due, in a few days at all. But I do have that audition I need to do and start working on. But yeah, this is so fun. I'm so excited to step back into this area, like, a little bit more seriously and all of that. It's just, it's a lot of fun. So it's not an audition, it's a message to all of talent talking about, like, hey, when you send us something about an audition, please reference which audition, or else we won't know. I have not vlogged a lot today, my bad. But I've been sitting here, I've been reading. Somehow I lost my bookmark. Don't really know where it went. I have others, but I'm just trying to get back the other one. But I'm over halfway through this one, so I'll probably finish it tomorrow. I'm about to eat something before I head out to deliver for the night, or for the evening. And I want to make sure I'm not starving while I do it, because that's not fun.
I'm in the car. It is 88 degrees outside right now, so I am proud of myself for even going out and doing this in this. 5 p.m. is pretty much always when it, like, is at its highest level, like, it starts the highest levels for the night. But sometimes if it's a slow night, like I've had in the past, I've decided my route is I always go to the Avalon in Alpharetta, and I just sit there and I wait, because that's always a pretty popular area and it's close to other popular areas. So I had a feeling about tonight. Sure enough, I've made it all the way to the Avalon and I have not gotten any requests yet, but tonight I brought my book. So I'm just gonna sit here and read until I get a request, and it might be another slow night. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes, but I just need to. It's very weird to go 10 minutes without any sort of request while it's a rush hour. I'm literally on the map. It shows I'm in a blue area, that there's a lot of orders in this area, and I'm like, okay, I'm sitting right here, like, hello, give me something. I got the delivery request. I'm picking up at the Chick-fil-A right here, so yay. Why I always choose to do dinner when there is a huge dinner, literally it's right at rush hour, instead of doing lunch every day when there's much less of a rush, I'll never know. Okay, so it was showing that it was not supposed to rain, but as I kept looking at the clouds, I was like, I think it's gonna rain. Sure enough, there's a significant weather advisory now. Don't know how they didn't see it coming. Anyway, but I've still got like an hour and a half that I plan on delivering. I'm delivering to one right now. You know how they say that lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice? I literally just saw a strike that flashed in the same spot 3 times. It was like a camera flash. It kept going bing, 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 right in the same place. Like, that must have struck the same place 3 times. I mean, there's no way it didn't. Or like 2 millimeters from each other. They were right about severe weather. Downpouring. It's a really good thing I have my umbrella. I don't mind the rain, but I have a feeling people wouldn't be too happy if their food is soaking wet. Even though I had hoped they would understand that it's a torrential downpour at the moment and there's not much I can do about it. Also, I'm wearing my shoes that have my Converse. I don't know how my Converse get holes in them so quickly. I think I'm just cursed. Cursed by Converse. But anyway, my feet are gonna get wet. It's fine, whatever. I'm wet. I felt so bad that mellow mushroom order. I just dropped it off, but that is the one it took. It was taking too long. They accidentally gave the wings to someone else, and so I had to sit there in the restaurant, but they gave me a drink, which was nice. But anyway, I felt really bad because then I get to the apartment complex. It's still pouring, as you can tell. And I couldn't hold the pizza box and the stuff and have my umbrella, so I thought I had the right building. I didn't. I had to walk around and whatever, and then she actually called me because she saw that I had been messaging her to keep her updated, and so I let her know. I was like, hey, I was just messaging you saying that the order was taking longer because someone had accidentally given away the wings. But I'm breaking my own rule because it is getting dark, but there was an order that came through for $22, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. There's something great about delivering in the rain because the app kind of guilt trips people, which is great because it's like so-and-so is delivering in the rain so you don't have to, and it's great. But the woman gave me a $10 tip. Whoo, that lightning is very, very prevalent. But yeah, she gave me a $10 tip. I love delivering in the rain. Alrighty. I have finished for the night. I went much later than I usually go. It is 9:43. I reminded myself, if it had not been the amount that it was, which was like $22, $23 for 2 deliveries, I wouldn't have done it. It also brought me into Atlanta and Marietta, which I did not know was going to happen because it doesn't show me that. But it was worth it because it really helped. I mean, really, for the first 30 minutes of the night, I didn't have anything. And so it helped me turn it around a lot. So far it shows I made $77 today, and then I got the $10 tips. That's technically $87, and then I don't know if there's any other tips coming in. If these 2 that I just did, if they tip, then I'll get that, and that'll come in you know, maybe by the time I get home. But anyway, I'm really grateful because I thought it was going to be a really slow night, and I'm really glad that it turned around for me. I will tell you what though, wasn't it a pity tonight that I am I'm half night blind, because as I was finishing doing this second drop off, the amount of requests that came through that I had to turn down, and some of that, or that, not that I had to, but I wanted to because I was like, no, there were so many that came through. And I was like, holy crap. Now, granted, I was in Marietta, you know, Atlanta sort of area, so I think that's a little bit busier at night than my general area, but I will stay in my area, even if it means actually delivering for fewer hours, because, the Atlanta roads are so small, and it stresses me out, and it's so many, like, it's apartment complexes more. You don't really have houses as much, and I don't know why apartment complexes stress me out so much, but it's because I think so many of them are really difficult to navigate, and their signage is terrible, especially when it's at night, which is part of the reason why I'm like, nope, not doing that, except tonight was the exception. And I've reminded myself, as I said, why I don't do that.
All right, I am home. I'm heading to bed, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.